Well, hello, I'm Dr. Julia Royston, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth via BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the Book Business Boss Consulting, as well as helping you live your best life via Kingdom Ministries for the Kingdom Ministries. So I'm super excited to be with you today. Um, I'm in the big black chair, but super excited. This is the last Sunday in October, and to have an outstanding October, God says, "You need to let me in. I'm standing outside. I need to get in." And so we've been talking about permission, access, open up the door, letting him in, positioning. Even if you let him, you keeping him on the porch. You say, "I give him access," but is he still on the porch, or did you let him inside? Is he in the living room, or did he get to move to the family room? Is he in the kitchen? Is he in the bedroom? Is he in the bathroom? Where is his access? And where is he positioned? Today, I just want you to, for those of us who, um, old school, like I was raised on the old hymns, you know, the song comes to me when I think of King of the House. And yes, I'm going way back. So some of you will be like, what? But it was King of my life. I crown thee now. Thine shall the glory be. Lest I forget thy thorn crown brown. Lead me to Calvary. Oh, lest I forget Gethsemane, lest I forget thine agony. Oh, lest I forget thy love for me. Holy me to Calvary. Lead me to Calvary. Lead me to Calvary. I don't have much voice. I'm gonna give you what I got. And that's the first song, even before I began uh, recording today, to that came to me. Lead me to Calvary, because that's um, one of the main reasons why they uh, crucified him, was because they said he was King of the Jews, and then they put it at his feet. If you've ever seen uh, a depiction, because we will never fully know, except those that were there, the full magnitude of the sacrifice he made. So to have someone who sacrificed and laid down their life for us, standing out on the porch, is just unthinkable. If we were to greet another dignitary in our house, my father would have said, "Oh, no, come on in, sit down, get the best seat." "Oh, no, that chair is hard. You got to sit in the cushion chair. Get in the lazy boy." And we've actually had people sit in that lazy boy chair my dad had and fall asleep. We put a cover over them and let them rest themselves. But today, I'm asking you, is he king of the house, or is he still outside? "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I'll come in and I'll sup with him. He'll eat with you. He'll sleep with in your surrounding. He'll cover you. He will love you, bring you peace, bring you answers, everything you need. Make him the king of the house." There was a parable. He said one man built a house on sand, and one built it on clay, and one built it on a rock. So how are you building your house? Who's the foundation of your house? What is your house built on? Me, as for my house, we will serve the Lord. It is built on the Lord. Why? Because he paid the ultimate price, the ultimate sacrifice. He's not going to stand out on the porch. He's not. He's going to get up with me, go to bed with me, be on in the car with me everywhere I go. We used to have an old, as they say, two-line ditty. Those stanzas, especially in the black church, says, we used to say, take the Lord. Someone would say, take the Lord along with you. And then the audience says, the caller responds, everywhere you go. Take the Lord along with you everywhere. You going to need him. You going to need him everywhere you go. And today in the society and the time that we live in now, we need him now more than we ever did before. Those old songs have greater meaning. The older I get, the more I live, the more I travel, the more I see. It has way more meaning than they ever did before. They were cute little songs, and the older mothers would get happy, and we would just beat our tambourines harder and stomp our feet harder. But we now know what that stuff means. So, making the king the house, give him the best seat. He can sit down anywhere. He can be anywhere. He's free to come in. And not only does he have a seat there, when he had a seat in Mary and Martha's house, Mary forgot all about cooking. Martha be complaining. Mary ain't helping. Because when Jesus sat down, stuff was getting ready to happen. I don't blame Mary. I'd have wanted a front row seat. Like, what you getting ready to do next? What you getting ready to say? Who you getting ready to heal? Who you getting ready to deliver? Woo! What's getting ready to happen today? Just imagine being in his presence. Oh, he have the rule of the house and sit down. What? One of my mentors, Bishop Jackie McCullough, she would just, if God said pray for you, she pull out an oil anywhere. It did not matter anywhere. It did not matter what was going on. She did not wait. She didn't say, oh, service starts at 7, come back. You can be in the lobby of the hotel. You can be, we did it at wedding rehearsal. It didn't matter where. She would just, she had an oil with her. And like my grandmother, she had an oil with her at all times. Me, I may have a little Vaseline with me. I've used that too. Just a point of contact, ain't no power. And that Vaseline or no oil, God of the oil is what we working with. And she would just lay hands on you anywhere, in a restaurant, in the bathroom, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. God said do something, she said it now. Because he was the king of her house. He was the king of her life. House represents where you live, the shell, the temple of the Holy Spirit, who's ruling and binding. But you gotta let him, because remember, he's not an invader. He's not a intruder. If you allow him to let, he that will let, he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna have preeminence and rule over your house. So he's gonna be able to sit down, and then you're gonna want to serve him, because once he's there. Martha was up serving like, Jesus, you're hungry. Jesus, you're thirsty. Jesus was going on, and Mary's like, what get Jesus getting ready to do? So you want to serve him, yeah, because he's done so much for you. Why wouldn't you? What do you need? What do you need from me? I asked the Lord once, I'm like, you give me so many ideas. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to do them all. Whatever. Why do you give them to me? I feel like I'm overloaded. Even my mother says, child, you got a lot on your plate. I do. But you know why he said it? He said, because you'll do it. He said, I only give real true assignments. I try to woo and love and people to do things, but they won't obey. So if they don't, I take that gift and I move it on to somebody else. And I do something else. So first off, he's the king of the house. And he else going to come on and sit down. And then we're going to be willingly serve you. Serve the Lord. Because why? He got the run of the house. He can be anywhere. He can go anywhere. But more importantly, even after he has the run of the house, because some people just come in and tear up your stuff. Little children, they don't have no home training. They just tear up your stuff and leave out. But even more importantly than his presence being in there, his presence is with you. Because finally, he covers this house. From the enemy, from intruders, from catastrophes, he covers this house. And if he allows those things to happen, there's a reason for it. and he will get his lick back. He will. That meant you weren't supposed to have it. There's something better coming. He allowed the hedge to be brought down. You got a hedge. Satan said the guy with talking about, have you considered my servant Job? You got that hedge around him. He said, go ahead. I'll take the hedge down. You can do anything, but you can't kill him. So God covers this house. He protects surroundings. I have neighbors who watch it, but they sleep sometimes, and I appreciate all they do. And I saw this, and our neighbors watch our house so closely. We have to tell the neighbors if somebody's gonna come by or somebody, yeah, because they'll be like, "Who are you and why are y'all at their house?" And I'm thankful and I'm grateful. But God covers the house even when the neighbors are asleep. They may not see it. They may not. They may see it on their cameras later, but God is covering it. His angels is watching over us because he gives his angels charge over us to keep us in all our ways. So where is he? Is he the king in your house? You still got him outside on the porch. I hope that helps you. I hope you don't leave him standing outside knocking. But for the rest of not only October, but the rest of the year and the rest of your life, bring him in and let him be the king of your house. I hope that helps you. I hope that blesses you. To contact me directly, the best way to do that um, for really any consultation is to go to talkwithroyston.com. Talkwithroyston.com. All of the other emails and websites and online stores, go to juliaakroyston.com. That's JULIA, an A and a K, ROYSTON. And coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live your best life on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk. Download the free app if you haven't done so. I've been talking about the free app for at least 2 to 3 years now. Get yours so that you can take Envision Radio everywhere you go. And then at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Spike Davis and Friends show. Tune in for laughs, music, and more. And then Tuesdays, the Book Business Boss show. And the replays are on the bookbusinessbosspodcast.com and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com. We're finishing up this season of shows, and we've been talking about book launches and what you need for book launches. And next season, Lord willing, and we live and he hasn't returned, it's going to all be about the book business, the business of the book. And a lot of things that I've seen in events, my day-to-day operations, what I do, I'm going to walk you through like a 5-year-old across the highway, step by step by step. Some things I think go smoother and quicker, and then I get into it, and God says, no, you need a part 2, part 3, sometimes a part 4. So I hope that helps you. The Book Business Boss Show. And then be a book business boss, free download my ebook from author to entrepreneur. Be sure and go to beabookbusinessboss.com. Thank you to the bookstores where Julia Royston books are being held, and hopefully more books in the future. And the Spirit Filled Christian Bookstore in Birmingham, Alabama. Next Chapter Bookstore and Gift Shop in Ben's Boys in Greensboro, North Carolina. Media Leak Reading Room in Indianapolis, and the Mobile Booksellers in Mobile, Alabama. Brew and Sip Coffee Bar on Broadway, both locations in Louisville, Kentucky, on Broadway and then Packerland Way. And then Janami Books and More, 18th Street in Louisville, and then the Mobile, like the Bookmobile. This is a mobile bookstore. Book Nerd Fam, be sure and follow them on Facebook or where they're going to be next. So coming up this week, I am super excited. On Friday, we're going to be celebrating National Author Day on November 1st. Tune in. It's going to be kind of a lunch and learn. I'm bringing some authors on, and super excited about that. And then coming up on November 9th, we'll be in Lexington with Ms. Peggy Dixon and the Iron Sharpens Iron Conference. We'll be there as a vendor. I'm not speaking, but I'm there to glean, learn, and as they say, sharpen my iron with other iron. So super excited about that and to be a part of that. And then the end of the month, right before Thanksgiving, we'll be back in Atlanta. November 20th through the 24th, we'll be in Atlanta at the National Alliance of Black School Educators. So November's a big, busy month too as well. So super excited about that and look forward to all our travels. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and TikTok. And I think I'm on Threads. Yeah, I'm on Threads too as well. Be blessed in all that you do. Have a great day. I'm Dr. Julia Royston, praying today, tomorrow, and always that you live your best life.